Do remember that you are under oath at this time. Suit your case, please.
On May 11th, the town of Ronda posted on Facebook for residents to fill out an application to fill the vacant seat. I forgot the date, because when we had the last hearing, Ms. Kim had said what the date was, so I'm glad she mentioned the date that he changed his registration, May 11th, the same day that he changed his registration here, showing no address change, proof of address. I know he didn't have to require to, but when I vote, I always show my ID. When I moved here in November of 2021, actually I got married. I was living in Onslow County. I was Roberta M. Hatfield at the time. I sold my house in July, changed my address to Ronda because I bought a house in August. I got married October 23rd, but unfortunately my husband died right after I got married. So I was retired from the federal service at Camp Lejeune, North Carolina at the end of November. I did not go back until after I had my husband's ashes and it was time to retire. And the issue date on my driver's license is 11/15/2021. I couldn't change my license until my name was changed from Hatfield to Cruz via Social Security card. So once I got my Social Security card, I went strictly right there and changed my address. My question is, and I have a statement from Andrea Younger stating, and I'll have this for evidence, on September 19th, 2023, I was speaking with Chandler Reece in my office gathering tax documents and HR documents for Mr. Reece's personal file for my office. Before leaving, I did ask for Mr. Reece's government-issued driver's license so that I would be able to make a photocopy of this, as it is a standard practice for HR files. When I asked, Mr. Reece's response was that he has only just recently changed his address and he only had the paper copy at that time. I advised him to just wait until he received the plastic card in the mail so that we can get a better scan of it. Mr. Reece did advise that the address on the previous license was from Winston and that was where he went to school. September 19th, since September 19th, I have not asked again to see Mr. Reece's license, as I just have not thought about it again. And this is her statement. I also like to point out, my daughter lives with me. She changed her address 2 weeks before the official election in 2022 for the board election, and she couldn't vote for me because it was wasn't 30 days from changing her license, so she couldn't vote for me. So my question is, they ran in May, asked for applications. He changed his registration in May, the same time frame. We had our first meeting August 8th. Nothing went through. They voted and they didn't have anybody selected. Then we went to September. And just so he thought he had all his ducks in a row, they voted for him. And that was September 12th is when we had our election. So his driver's license wasn't changed 30 days prior to when they did the elections, the board election. How is he qualified to sit on the board of election? I've had several people I talked to. A lot of them are scared to come. Basically, who his father is, Kevin Reece. They tell me things, but they didn't want to come forward. because they basically were scared. And he turned in his application May 24th. That was in the timeline of filing. But again, just like the Wilkes County Board, more than likely didn't ask for, address. You have to really show evidence you live here. And I know that's another time or something that the Wilkes County or the state of North Carolina need to work on, that when changing your registration, you do it the same time you're doing your driver's license, because that's when I did mine. I changed it on my driver's license. I did it all at one time.
Further evidence?
I just have a person that's willing to speak, a witness. I did finally have somebody that I came aboard. I had other people, but I don't think any of them came. No.
I have a question for her before she calls in the witness. Maybe we'll give Mr. Reece an opportunity. All right, this statement from Andre Younger, who is she? I know you mentioned she's an HR director of what?
She's the Ronda town clerk.
Ronda Town.
Yes.
Thank you.